Suddenly we're on the overworld. So we pretty much want to go to Baskar Colony, where we were in Gallows' prologue. Let's see, do we need to... I don't think we really need to do anything here. Oh, I love this overworld theme. Every Wild Arms game has an awesome overworld theme. It's like it's just... It's law. They just have to. Okay. So I think we want to go to the northwest. Bum bum bum. We just want to go this way. I don't know if we can actually find anything around here, but we can get into some battles, Carlton Sheets style, so... We got beast slugs. Oh, we can use Analyze right off the bat. That's cool. I don't think you actually need to use Analyze on enemies for any particular reason, but just for your own information. I'm not sure if there's a bestiary in this game. I don't remember. Like in Wild Arms 2. 105 HP. Weak against ice and wind. We don't have wind, but we do have ice, so... Yeah. Shoot! Oh, yeah. Jet just being the master of the crit. Da na 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 na. Just keep heading and ooh, found something. A sign! Lots of signs on the overworld, much like in Wild Arms 2. Hey. Head northwest to find the Bastion of Guardians, Baskar Colony. That's the plan. See, there's the Fallen Sanctuary, but we want to go to Baskar Colony. I believe we will be going back to Fallen Sanctuary soon, but first we gotta go and fight a balloon. Balloon, he's not gonna last long. Virginia can one-shot him. And that fight is just sad. It's just sad. Whee! Baskar Colony. Oh, I absolutely love the music of this place, though. Last few days, it's been like stuck in my head non-stop. So this is Gallows' hometown. No more auto-scrolling, aw yeah. Na 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 na. Also known as Baskar Colony, where the people believe in the powers that sustain the world. The Guardians. Wouldn't be a Wild Arms game without Guardians. You know, that's always been a central plot point. You sure don't react much. Jet. Well, I must go finish my assignment. Would you mind introducing me to a lady named Hallie? She is the one who assigned me the task of delivering the Arc Scepter. Well, isn't that interesting? Who, me? Yes, you. She's your grandmother, after all. Introduce you to Granny? I ran away from here 3 months ago. Everyone thinks I'm dead. But, brother? It's Shane O'Mac! You're home. This is like a dream come true. I did not even foresee this in my dream sight. Although grandmother did say you would be home soon, she was absolutely right. So, he is family, as well as Hallie? Oh, man. Poor Gallows. Poor Gallows and Anderson. Yes, that's the Arc Scepter, alright. A job well done. Here is your reward, and a little extra, just to show my appreciation. Go on, take it. We get 1200 Gala, nice. Looks like I caused you more trouble than you bargained for. Not only did you deliver the Arc Scepter, you also brought home my incompetent grandson. Not by choice. Hey, leave me out of this. It was just a coincidence that I came home. Yeah. Not necessarily. She did mention I may also have to deliver a troublesome package. I had no idea that package would be you until now. I figured robbers and thugs would jump at the Arc Scepter if I released information about its transport, and that this boy would go after it too. I never imagined it would be this easy. So it was all a plan from the start. I should have known. You and your dirty tricks, Granny. But tell me this. If you just wanted me back here, does that mean that I've had the real Arc Scepter all along? And the one we delivered fake? Is that the case? I mean, the one he got was from the ruins, so that would make sense. I'm back. Shano. Oh, you are so pitiful. Listen well, the Arc Scepter you took, the one transported by train, and the two over there, there's two of them? All four of these are genuine Arc Scepters, so they're all real. Gallows, don't tell me you thought there was only one Arc Scepter in this world. Your lack of discipline for your studies is atrocious. I thought I had taught that to you and Shane. Is that true? The Arc Scepter is a staff which can transmit and receive willpower. In other words, it is a sacred artifact used to communicate with guardians. There are a total of 4 Arc Scepters in this world. They were enshrined at various places that worship guardians, but are gathered here now. The bearer of an Arc Scepter is capable of sensing the presence of the spiritual guardians, which means he or she is capable of materializing and utilizing the power of guardians in this world. The bearer of the Arc Scepter has the right to use the power of the guardian. But the bearer also has the right to kill the guardian. Oh boy, let's not do that. Huh? Shall we go for a walk? I'll continue my story then. Okay. The Arc Scepter made it to the colony safely, away from the hands of villains. You mean like Janice? Thanks to all of you, that is. But I do have a new mission I would like to ask of you. Oh yeah? You want us to kill the Guardians? I doubt that. Not exactly. Yeah, let's kill the Guardians! I have been training hard to become a priest, and in the past year or so, I developed a special ability where I can foresee future events through my dreams. Yeah, that'll be very important much later on, by the way. It is called Dream Sight. Through this legendary supernatural power, I was forewarned of the following apocalypse. A blue shadow will rise from the ancient dead on our planet, Filgaia. Okay, good. The resurrected blue shadow will wield a sharp, cold sparkle that will eat away the planet. People, animal, and all other life forms will be devoured, and eventually Filgaia itself. But there's no absolute proof or evidence to back it up. It's just a dream. But this is my kid brother's dream. Trust me, his dreams always come true. Wow. Talk about a dreamscape. Thank you, brother. Gallows has confidence in his brother. I call it the Blue Menace. It's a menace to society. But this threat is not all that the dream speaks. It also tells of how the blue shadow will be defeated. How can a shadow be blue? That's my question. The blue shadow shall be expelled by releasing the chains which bind the guardians. Filgaia will eventually rejuvenate, And a little girl will bring about peace and tranquility. A little girl? It's not Marival, is it? My next mission to you is to release the Guardians. This may be a job for your grandson, but we're not Baskars. You can do it. When I said that the bearer of the Arc Scepter has the right to kill a Guardian, I meant you must face it in battle. It proves that you are worthy to face these intangible, invisible beings. Oh. So we gotta fight the Guardians. Oh wow, that'll be fun. And by fighting and proving your strength, the Guardian will be released from the Earth, transferring itself into a medium. A rune, basically. You know how it works from the previous games. What's a medium? This is a medium. It can be considered a passport that allows mankind to shape the planet and manipulate various powers. But this one here is an imitation, made from Baskar technology by extracting the breath of the planet, like water and wind, and refining it. This mission requires you to create a high-density pure medium from the bare bones of the planet's breath, the Guardians. Thank you kindly for looking after my incompetent grandson. Please return to the planet. Why'd you have to do that, Granny? A pure medium is much more powerful. All you have to do now is get one. You wield the Arc Scepter, do you not? Prove your strength to the Guardian. Ah! Pardon me. But we are only here because we happened to meet by chance. We are not a team, nor do we have a reason to prove our strength to the Guardians. However, you did call this a mission. Would you mind explaining what our reward would be should we accept this assignment? A reward? Ah yes, a reward. Your reward will be the mediums, transformed from Guardians. Take it. Excuse me? Wipe that stern look off your face. Your good looks will go to waste. That rhymed. There are 4 Arc Scepters, and there are 4 of you. Each one of you is worthy to face a Guardian. What you all do with the mediums afterwards is none of my concern. Well, it kind of is. A little bit. Wait just a minute, Granny. Guardians and their mediums are valuable assets to us Baskars. We turn to them for guidance. But you would just give away these mediums to complete strangers? I always thought you were a little slow, but now I just think you're completely senile. Huh. My. Now that's a surprise. I never realized you were so passionate about our old traditions. Perhaps you are more conservative than I thought. Even if we Baskars were to face the Guardians and receive their mediums, all we would do is enshrine them at this altar and leave them there. And what good would that do? You got a point. I believe that entrusting the mediums to drifters who traverse the vast wasteland is the true meaning behind releasing the Guardians. In a sense, it may be a long shot, but I believe this gamble is necessary, based on the dream Shane had. I know this sounds like a crazy mission, but please consider. Well, I'm in. I want my medium back. I can't back down now. I am more drawn in by her story than anything else. Guardians, the powers that sustain the world. To come into contact with a mysterious entity means... I don't care either way. If we get it, we can always sell it. I'm in if the money's there. That's all Jet cares about. He cares about the scratch. I'm not sure. But I do feel excited. It's like an adventure for drifters. I've always dreamed about that. Well... looks like you've decided. We all have our own reasons, but our goal is the same. The four of us would like to accept the mission to release the Guardians. You made a wise decision. Now the fact that you accepted the mission, but the fact that all four of you will carry out this mission together. The Guardians have sealed their bodies in a distant time, but still exist today in intangible forms. Their strengths far exceed those of humans, so you should all watch out for each other. There is no need to rush. Prepare all you want before you prove your strength to the Guardians. It may be wise to brush up on your skills and learn more about the Guardians here at Baskar. Okay. During a dialogue, words may appear in green letters which signify that they hold an important meaning. Press the square button while the green letters are displayed to activate the Ask system. Activate selected keyword. The Ask system lets you inquire about the word you have activated. That reminds me of Final Fantasy II. After selecting the keyword, press the X button to get more information about it. Press the circle button to cancel. Please note that green letters must appear in the text for the Ask system to activate. Yeah, you can't just ask about any random word. Instead of reading the explanation, why don't you give it a try? You'll get the hang of it that way. I will now give you a brief explanation about the Sanctuary, from which you must release the Guardians. If you need me to go over it again, don't hesitate to ask. The Guardians are sealed at the base of the southern foothills. On the foothills of the ranges of Xenom lies the presence of Guardians who represent the elements of all things. So of course you may remember Xenom Mountain from the first game. The great elements were necessary to make the world what it is. But there are four that exist in everything. They are earth, wind, water, and fire. The guardians of these elements are worshipped as the four great guardians. Knowledge is power. Do not forget. Yeah, so sometimes you have to ask about certain things in order to advance the plot, but other times it just gives you some extra dialogue. It's not actually needed, but yeah. Alrighty then. We got 4 Arc Scepters now. How cool are we? Now we actually gotta go and get some mediums. Dun dun dun. Also, sometimes, depending on your lead character, you might get different dialogue from people. It's usually pretty obvious when you need to do that, though. The Arc Scepter was meant to be wielded only by the ordained. Caution is required when handling it. It is the heritage of the ancients that allows us to communicate with things that have no form. That is why priests are trained from an early age to augur the flow of the Guardian's power. See, that was an example of an ask that you don't really need to do. It just gives you a little more stuff. Who's this dude? He was not here before? Roykman. He's basically like a traveling merchant. We'll be seeing a lot of him around. Crossing the wasteland? Don't worry, Roykman and Company is always just around the bend. Chat. I always used to like traveling, so that interest blossomed into my current business, I suppose. But ever since I sprained my ankle here, I've been a traveling salesman only in name. That's too bad. Do we have anything worth selling? We could sell these gems if we wanted to. You can sell them for 100 a pop, which is definitely more useful earlier in the game than later. Since we don't really have much use for them now, but I don't think we really need to sell anything. Oh boy, look at this. Got some items that we can buy. A call whistle. Call a horse from anywhere with this whistle. We'll need that later. World screen, 5,000. We don't have enough for that. Displays the entire world map. I think we'll just save our money for now, though. Probably a good idea. How you doing? It's a great thing to merge your consciousness with the Guardians. That is why our ancestors left it for us. Cool. Head out and face the southern sanctuary, and you can see the ocean of sand. You know, right? The dunes are all that's left now, but in the days of our ancestors, it was a blue sea full of life. Yeah, so there's actually, like, no seas in this game. It's, like, all sand. So in that way, of all the Wild Arms games, like, this one's Filgaia is, like, in the worst state, really, since there's no actual sea. It's all just sand. So, that's how that goes. Ba-da-da-da. Let me tell you about what it takes to be a first-rate drifter. The best drifters don't make their loved ones worry. Not everyone can do it. That's why it makes a first-rate drifter first-rate. Okay. What, not interested? That's okay. It's not something that can be taught anyway. I guess she's actually in her home now instead of just hanging out outside like before. You can hear different things when you change the party leader. Make my brother the party leader to learn about the Guardians from a different perspective. Okay. I guess we could do that. If we could push the right button. There we go. You're going to release the Guardians, right? I suggest you further hone your skills before you try. After all, the Guardians aren't going anywhere. And I'm not just saying so you'll stay here in the village with me. Yeah, I know. I get it. Storage room, we don't really need anything from there. You say anything different? It is said that who gains the Arc Scepter can sense the will of the Guardians and the basic power of all things. You must grasp with the flow of opposing elements, earth and wind, fire and ice, water and thunder, light and dark. Through comprehension of the opposing elements, you can come to know the truth about Filgaia and the Guardians. Your medium is a materialization of the power of Sturdark, the Water Guardian. Befitting its watery nature, the medium takes on whatever form its user wishes. We Baskars take great pride in the fact that we are blessed with the Guardian's powers. We know not... Okay, yeah, I think you've said that before. Alright, that's great. Much of the lost knowledge of Filgaia is still alive here in Baskar. You never did like listening to our stories. But knowledge is power. Lend an ear to the legends if you want to survive the wasteland. Okay. Do we need to rest here? For vitality, I suppose. If it is dedicated to Guardians, then it might be inscribed with runes, the writing of ancient Baskars. It seems they were originally an L script, first mention of the L's in this game. As caretakers of the Guardian shrines, they passed on the writing to us. You will probably have to interpret the writings in the Fallen Sanctuary, too. We can do that. But let's take a rest, shall we? You always gotta have that awesome sleeping theme, but with the whistling and such. Bum ba bum. Do 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 do. Let's drop a save, why not? Let me try. Let me do something here. Okay. That's more like it. Okay. Bum bum bum. Let's see. What is there anything else we need to do here? Yeah, so the interesting thing, you can't buy heal berries in this game. There's a reason for that. We'll get into that later. Yeah, so this is the only place where you can buy that map screen thing, but we don't have the money just yet, but we are going to a dungeon, so sure we'll be getting money there, right? Twould only make sense. To the Fallen Sanctuary yet again. But this time we actually get to explore more of it. Bum bum bum. Dun-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Yeah, see, now he has no magic for now. Since we gotta do the whole guardian thing. That's just the way that goes. Do-do-do-do-do. Fallen Sanctuary. Bum bum bum. So you can actually go across the land bridge and fight more difficult enemies to level up if you want, but I'm not too worried about that. Bum 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 bum. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea to at least gain another level with Virginia. I think we might actually do that. Bum bum bum. Yeah, we can't actually go in here. Because that's basically like ocean, more or less. Bonk! Yeah, fighting the balloons isn't going to do much for you since they just give 1 experience. So we want to actually head away from this area. We want to go this way. Ba-da-da-da. Critical hit! The Leticus of Legend has arrived. Bum, ba-da-ba-ba-ba, ba-da-bum. Let's see. Let's go over here, shall we? Primitive attack. Ooh. Got more beast slugs. They give much better experience than the balloons, for sure. There you go. Whee! Shoot him out. Yeah, 8 experience, 12 Gala. That's not too bad. There you go. Virginia breaks 100 HP. That's definitely nice. What do we got over here? We got nothing. We got like a mine thing, but we can't actually do anything in there. But yeah, it definitely wouldn't be a bad idea to gain some levels here. Since we are going to be fighting some bosses in the next dungeon. At least Virginia broke 100 HP now. We're getting some nice crits. Drop a heal berry. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, so I think if we go across this here, there'll be more powerful enemies. Hopefully we can handle them. Oh boy. Gobes. That's not a big deal at all. Bonk! Yeah. Haha. They're pretty easy. Chat levels up. Good times. Yeah, they're pretty much as easy as balloons, but they give a little more experience, so that's kind of nice. Also, I should mention, yeah, we got a dragon fossil before. Basically, we need these to build a certain machine that you actually need later. You need 15 of them to do that, so you definitely want to get as many of those as you can. But the interesting thing about them, yeah, you find them in dungeons and stuff, but I believe they can also be dropped by literally every enemy in the game. But it's very rare. think there's like maybe a 2% chance of a regular enemy dropping one. So it can happen, but it's not likely. 3 beast slugs. Shoot 'em! Da-na-na. Caterpillar attack. We gotta keep in mind that Gallows does not have the heal spell anymore, so... Gotta keep that in mind. But that's okay. We got plenty of heal berries. Nice crit. 7 damage. Killed him with the shoddy. We got a Gimmel coin. But Gallows is about to gain another level. That's good. We're probably good to go at this point, but, you know. This game can actually be pretty difficult at times, so... It's never a bad idea to get some extra levels. Caterpillar attack. Hey, Gallows is over 200 HP now. That's pretty nice. Bonk! Yeah, it's kind of weird. Gallows actually has the highest natural defense stat. He has the highest defense growth. Despite the fact that he's like the mage character. So, that's kind of weird. Gallows levels up. Very good. I guess we'll level up Clive as well since he's about to gain a level 2. Why not? We can always get a free rest at Baskar, so... Oh, what is this nonsense? Spartle! It's like a skeleton warrior, dude. He's not of the living. I like how he cackles as he attacks you. Ow. Shoot! Boom! Yeah, we don't really have spells or anything right now, so we can't take advantage of elements or anything like that. Ow. That thing does some damage. Ow. Spartle's definitely more dangerous than the other enemies here. It's not a bad fight at all. Clive levels up. Very good. I think we're pretty much good, though. Bum bum bum. Yeah, Gallows does not have the highest defense right now, but his defense grows the best of all the characters for some reason. So, as he levels up more, he'll probably end up with the highest defense. Alright, I think we're pretty much good to go. Now I just gotta find the way back. Let's go the right way, shall we? Because I don't think you can actually get anywhere else for now. At least I don't think so. Bonk! Haha! Ow. Don't be attacking Virginia. That's just not cool, brother. Bonk! 25. Dun. Oh, it looks like we have enough for the, Wait, whoa. I'm not sure if that thing was 5,000 or... I don't remember. I think it was 5,000, actually. I don't know. Whatever, man. Get a better attack. Okay, you can stop doing that now. Ganging up on poor Virginia. How dare you, sir? It's not cool. Haha! Death by revolver. She had to use all of her vitality because they ganged up on her. Poor Virginia. She didn't deserve that. The balloon. Yeah, the balloon's not even worth fighting. It's like a waste of time. 1 experience, 2 Gala. Wow, that's certainly gonna take us far, isn't it? Bum 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 ba da bum. Yeah, I think that map thing was 5,000, wasn't it? Yeah. Don't have quite the money for that. Although we could probably sell these off since they're not really needed, really. I'm not gonna sell all of them. I like to keep some of them. Well, we just need less than 500 Gala now for it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend buying it. And I believe this is the only place you can buy it, so... Although I think you can buy it at any time, so it doesn't really matter, but... It's a good idea to get it as early as you can. We should have enough by the time we get back from the dungeon. Okay. I think we're good to go now. Drop a save. Well, good times.